Joined the team. Like, we didn't know anybody. We didn't know what was going on. We just joined the team. We got on there. We got to the field. We met Dewan 3D Mitchell. Bring him in. Here we go.
My mama
damn lifesaver.
lifesaver. 29-2 as a commander, 30-1 as an XO.
I guess we can keep it at a minimum.
Right. Yeah, not a problem. That's fine.
There's his name. Sweetest of dicks. That is his name.
That is a lot.
Really, bruh? Can you make it to Baker Gun? From the peak? Huh? Where is that? No, I don't.
Which mark are you going to? Because I can lay down fire. Go right in front of you. Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Run.
That's it. I got an elbow. I'm like, damn, my head's covered, man.
Flawless victory.
So yeah, welcome back to another video, baby.
That's not. Nah. I
You
think
upgraded the antics to your intro, I see.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna try to find old videos that I got archived on my computer and start doing that every Friday.
Between that and the fact that, like I said, the reason why we so late is because I just got back to the house, so he had to find some fluff to account for my tardiness. But as you can see, we got a special guest on with us this time. We got Sir Michael Fisher in the house of the Raw Dogs, owner of the Magnosphere. There we go. I don't know why I always want to call it. I know the MF. I always want to call it Magnum, but Magnosphere.
So yeah, Magnus means great in Latin.
Okay.
So it's the great fear, you know. We're trying to eliminate those fears to get you in the game.
I love it. We got to get down there too. Now like I said, we were talking earlier, man. It's a 9-hour drive for us, but we gonna make it for you.
Oh man, I just spent the whole afternoon mowing. Like you gotta run the field, then you gotta maintain the field. It's like 2, 3, 4 jobs at once, and especially when you got a team that you're taking care of.
Right. Oh, I'm professional. I'm gonna do that on the shit. But like, I mean, yeah, because you are so. I mean, a lot of people know you clearly. Lacey popped up. He said, "Oh shit, it's Fisher." So everybody know who you are already. Everybody know who you are.
Well, I wouldn't say everybody, but I try.
If they don't, they should. How about that?
All right, that's fair.
There you go. There you go. So, like I said, we got Mike Fisher on here. Coming off of Legends, the weekend of Legends. I know everybody did their little show. Everybody did their little post like that. But you are a dog. You are a guy. So we wanted to make sure we got you up. See, look, I'm talking about. See, Lacey, know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Fisher is a legend. See what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
See, that's a deplorable calling you a legend, man. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? That's a deplorable calling.
The
you
lowest
a
of the low, right there.
legend. But Dewan, ain't you supposed to be at dinner right now? He talking about fish. Ain't you supposed to be at dinner right now? Paco said, "Hey, he pissed on my tire."
Damn.
That ain't all.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
What is Dewan doing? How come he ain't in here?
Dewan is the tag for everyone else. Is just me. I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. Dewan, I don't know why Dewan ain't here, but since you asked for, I'm gonna send him. So again, you just came from Legends, down to Black Ops. Overall, was that your first time at Black Ops?
Oh yeah, I went in the dark. I haven't been there before. None of my guys have been there, so yeah, it was a new experience for sure.
What did you think of the field itself? Just the field.
I like the field. It wasn't as big as I thought it would be, but it's definitely playable. I can see how the bridges create those choke points in the center, but the way they have the bases in the corners, it kind of really divides it at an angle.
Okay. See, like I said, I know they had Bones and Ashes down there. Than this, I just haven't got a chance to get down there to it.
Man,
Yeah, I
we
had
get
wanted
down
to go
there.
to Bones and Ashes, but running the field, I really got to pick what games I'm going to anymore if I'm going to shut down and then travel. So I never got a chance to make it down there.
Yeah. So I mean, overall, my fucking brother, Jesus Christ. What I'm about to ask you about the event though. So just like I see the jersey you got on, but just let everybody know you commanded what the blue side, right?
Yeah, I was a blue general.
All right, the blue general, and
My XO was Ryan Sexton. My original Legion commanders got switched up, so down in Carolina we had Chuck Garza from the Headhunters, Joseph Fazingo from the Alpha Dogs, Steve Frosty Solo. I had Mamba from Capital Defense, and don't forget
you had Preacher, John Vance.
Preacher, yeah. But hell, I can't believe I forgot Preacher because he was putting in all the work for the whole weekend. That's why I forgot
heard.
him. He wasn't even around. He was out on the field.
Okay. And I mean, overall, would you say you think that? I mean, just to explain me because I have yet to play a Legends. So overall, like I mean, is it work? So I plan on playing the Legends next year. It's in my backyard. I kind of can't not play it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think that everybody should probably play a Legends. You feel this about the same way?
It's a bucket list game. Like I think everybody should play it at least once. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's up there with me. The like D-Day, Skirmish, Foe the Gap. You know, back when they used to have Castle Conquest at EMR. You know, them top shelf games. It was always one of those, in my opinion.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'm gonna take that for what it is. Like I said, you know, I'm always a little on edge about, you know, big games. Personally, I am. You know,
Why is this?
I'm not doing that today.
You ain't doing that?
I ain't doing that today.
Not today?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Not gonna catch me in that trap today.
I was just trying to,
So,
create some drama.
I see your point about big games are harder to control. Smaller games, some people have more fun at smaller games because they're easier to control. The game flows maybe a little better. Sometimes big games get out of hand.
Okay.
Trouble
said it's her first Living
was her
Legends. I
first
didn't know
Living
her first
Legends.
one.
Wow, I didn't know that either.
Right. I didn't know that either. Look at this motherfucker.
Nah, I'm not putting him on the screen.
I'm gonna put him on the screen. Do it again.
You
Do it again. Look at this motherfucker here.
How did?
Oh, what?
My God,
What
bro.
you drinking, Merlot?
Pinot? You drinking a Pinot over there, Grigio?
Sweet Beasley. How you guys doing?
Basic.
I'm sorry, but I just had to check in and say
Sarah, get him, Sarah. Get him.
Yeah, Sarah.
Get him, Sarah.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Why the fuck did you hop in here?
I just want to say hello to everybody.
Hey, Sarah. Hey, Sarah, I love you. What are you doing?
I love
You know
you too,
Dewan can
brother.
talk.
All right.
No, I can't. I'll catch you at 10.
He said, "No, I can't."
So, what he said? Oh shit! It's about to get live. Yeah, no, it ain't get live this time, Mike. He had to get up out of there. But yeah, so you know how I feel about it, Fish. You know how I feel about it, man. And like I said, I'm not. It's not for the. We can have that conversation anytime, right? I think I've said enough times why I'm not a big game fan, and I said big enough times.
I get it. My thing is, I always like to have so many people, just so many people to shoot at. When you got a game with 1,000 people, it's just everywhere you go, you can get 5, 10, 15 kills. And for me, that's what I like to do is gunfight multiple people. And in some small games, you can't get that chaos,
Yeah.
So that's the value to me, is to be able to go in and you got 50 guys shooting at you and you can still push in and get it done. That's what I like about the big games. The stuff that goes on, like, everybody knows that people cheat. It's harder to control when you got so many people, but that's just part of it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to realize that, move on.
Yeah. I mean, that, and like I said, I think we was talking earlier, and I'm like, paintball in general, somebody gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna cheat.
It's like any sport, somebody's gonna cheat. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're playing basketball, football, whatever. Like, yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah. So, how many legends have you been in? How many legends have you attended in?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So I missed 11. They went, they moved to Hell Survivors. Our daughter graduated that year, so we couldn't make the trip because it was so far. Mm-hmm. But ever since 2012, I've pretty much made it every year.
Shit.
That's what's up.
What Trouble said, I got a personal bucket list, and over the past few I've completed most of it. Sherwood, Living Legends, NXL, Ion, still looking to complete Monster Game. Well, hopefully you be here for a Monster Game on this year, Trouble.
Yeah.
And then we get to, you get to scratch that off. I can call, and Paco say he can cause chaos in a 10-man game. Paco's just walking chaos. Oh shit. Okay, I see you back there. All right, hold on. I got you. I see you back there, buddy. I know you can hear us. I see you back there. But TB's trying to pull you up to Sherwood.
Is Paco coming to Super Game or what? I'm putting him on the spot right now. Paco, you coming or not?
Uh-oh. Listen, Paco, if Paco comes to Super Game, that might be a game changer, man.
Every time I play with Paco, I'm always having to shoot him. I'm waiting for him to be able to run with me so we can get some work done.
Oh shit.
He said he'll be there.
He said he'll be there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold you to it.
Right. Look. He'll be there, but the question is he playing? And then Sean Rose came in with the Frankenfisher. So
What's
I mean,
up,
I think it's going, like I said, so super. Speaking of Superman, that's your next event, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm XO for Dewan. So really, all the teams that had planned on going to Legends are going to be running with us because they couldn't make it down to North Carolina. So, it was sad to me that nobody supported me down there because of we had a gas shortage and all these other problems. But pretty much all those players are coming to Super Game. So, there's that.
So how did that work? I mean, because I'm sorry, I'm maybe that's because just the skeptic in me, right? I was told that there was no problems with gas.
Well, it's like this. We left about 6 o'clock, drove down. I drove all the way past Nashville. Somewhere past Nashville, I let Chrissy drive and passed out. Woke up in the mountains. We were on E, so I'm like, hey, pull over, and all the gas stations were closed. So we drove for about 10 miles and finally found one that was open, and the guy said they were having riots in Asheville, North Carolina because nobody had gas, and he said if we went 80 miles back to Tennessee, we could get gas there, but we only have 50 miles of gas left, so we spent a couple hours calling around and finally found a spot to get gas, and it was 60 miles away. The truck said we could go 55 miles, so I just drove real slow, rolled down, put it in neutral, go down some hills and shit. Hey, I was sweating it on. And then we found gas there, and when we got into Fayetteville, there was one station I seen that had gas, and cars was lined up for a long while, and people tried to say they weren't worried about it, but everybody had it on their minds.
Damn. See, I mean, we heard about it, and I mean, and I can't blame Legends for that, right? Like, I can't blame.
No,
they didn't. that was some random shit that happened kind of separate of the event right now.
For sure, but it definitely slowed some people from coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it did. I mean, I'm pretty sure there were some people. I mean, I don't want to kind of get into like the whole numbers things and this, that, and the other. But I'm pretty sure there's some people that would have been there that didn't go because they were afraid of the whole gas thing, especially given they had to drive.
Yeah, it's a long way down. It was 11 hours for us, so you know we had to get gas a couple times on the way down there. And really, Tennessee was good. It was just when we hit North Carolina, it got real sketchy, and then I couldn't go to sleep after that because we were so worried about it, and you know, it just kind of set the pace for the weekend. I mean,
overall, I mean, to be as honest as you know, or as safe as you can be overall the weekend, how'd you feel about it? I mean, because I understand that you know
it's
the team
mic,
that decided that won.
It's the mic. It's picking up everything. I was gonna ask y'all if y'all can hear my.
Yeah, we can hear that motherfucker. Yeah, we hear that bitch. Yeah. We know you cold right now.
Well, I'm not about to burn up, so deal with it.
I was disappointed in like the support that I got from the Midwest because, to be honest, I knew more people on the red team than I did on the blue team. So, can you still hear me?
Yeah, he just cut his mic, his beast of a mic off. That's all.
All right. So
I'll be all right.
I was a little bit disappointed in the fact that I didn't know anybody down there, but I felt good because there were certain people that I didn't know that come up to me and they said, "Hey, what do you need? You know, what can you do, or what can we do to help you out?" Because they knew the situation I was in, and I really respect those players because they don't know me, they don't have any loyalty to me. There's no reason for them to help me other than just the game. So. Right. I feel like some of the people from Legends, like we're a lot more so friends than we used to be, just because this was a hard game to get to, and everybody that made it, you know, they all had to sacrifice something. So I just feel like it pulled some of us closer together, and like for that, it was cool. Fun. As far as it being the Legends that I wanted it to be, you know, that didn't turn out, but okay. There was a lot of things that I seen people do that I appreciate that pushes the sport forward. So as far as that's concerned, I think it was a win, you know. But as far as like the Midwest support, you know, that's the only thing that really bothered me about it.
And see, the thing with it for me, God damn it, the thing with it for me, because you know I got a game coming up down there, and it's like, I mean, for you to say that, it's like, you know, do I go ahead and start looking more at the East Coast, South, you know what I'm saying? Because if the Midwest not gonna travel like that, that's everybody I know. Like I'm gonna be in the same situation you're gonna be in come August. You know, I'm gonna be in that same exact situation where I'm gonna be out east playing in Maryland, you know, in a place that nobody knows me.
See, and I should have went down to Black Ops before this, and like I said, I'm running the field. I got other stuff going on, and I had never made it down there. But if I would have made it down there, I would have known some of these people better, and you know, it makes the command flow a little smoother. When you go into it and you don't know anybody, it's tough.
Okay. I mean, well, I'm gonna keep that in mind. 'Cause like I said, going down there, like I said, I mean, especially what Trouble just said, right? The Beast Coast. Like I'm going out there with you know, to somewhere where, like I said, I am not known, and the guy I'm going against is at that field as you were just at. It's from that field you were just at. So,
wait, what game are you talking about?
Super game. I'm talking about my super game.
Maryland, right?
Yeah. Okay. But the guy I'm going against is from that field, from the field that Fisher was just at this last weekend. So he knows teams out there. He's known in that area. So.
How far is OXCC from Black Ops?
I'll do some math in the background here. But, I mean, he's familiar. I'm pretty sure they've played those games, though. You get what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure they're familiar with the teams that play in those areas and stuff like that. But that being said, I have reached out to some teams that I know that are in that area. It's a 6-hour drive.
Oh, yeah, that's decent.
Oh, shit, that's not bad at all.
Not for them. You know what I'm saying? For them, it's a 6-hour drive.
No.
So something you got to think about is people are going to play for their friend a lot harder than they're gonna play against somebody they don't like. So like when you're recruiting from somewhere that you don't know the people, you're gonna get teams that just strictly play for you because they don't want to play for the other side. But they're not going to play as hard for you as the teams that are loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just out there to like have a grudge against somebody else, and then, yeah.
Do you
they
feel
won't
like
play as hard.
Do you feel like that's a little bit what happened with you this weekend?
Well, there was definitely teams down there that was wanting to play against Joe. I mean, that was obvious.
Mm-hmm. So they were strictly playing the other side to play against Joe, but not necessarily play for you.
Oh, they didn't know me. None of them guys knew me.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, and that might explain a little bit of it too. Like I said, you got down to, you said you knew more people on the red side than you do on your own team.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's
No,
I mean,
no,
that's a tough. I don't know what he's talking about, but that's a tough dude, man. It is, and I'm still excited for the event, but it's definitely having a conversation with you. It definitely alters, how I want to go about it. I want to make sure that the teams that's out there that don't know who I am, like I want to find the opportunity for them to know who I am. You get what I'm saying? Just to, even if we get them, even if they come to that kind of monster game, I'm gonna make it my point to make sure they understand or get to know me as a person before they understand who I am as a commander. Come down there and say, hey, I'm the commander. Do what I say. Cause that's not how I command anyway. But I still want
I don't know that even works.
Fuck up, Norris. I see you in the backstage.
You're just out there yelling at people. They don't usually listen, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I yell. I don't think I yell very much. I'm the nicest person on my team, personally. Like I don't do any yelling at all.
We're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do. Nicest person. Okay, you're right. You are absolutely right, sir.
Mike's
it's me. It's me. Yep. I was just about to say that. I'm the asshole. Yep.
The asshole. Yeah.
The quietest person on the team is the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, Alex to my big lies. See how they treat me? But like I said, if I would have been down, like we thought I'm not gonna lie, we weren't coming. Once my wife told that she found out that it was moved to North Carolina, and I told her I was going, she was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna be down in Maryland. She was like, you're going to New York. You're not going to North Carolina. Like, all right, that's fair. Did you freeze up on us, Fish?
No, I was just reading
he was just reading the comments.
Okay. Exactly, Sean. Sean, that's what I'm talking about. Sean. I appreciate
was just making sure Sean wasn't talking shit.
You always talking shit. Sean said you as quiet as I am. Thank you.
And that's
Sean.
why I love. Hey,
so
wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get it.
I was gonna say something that Sean Rhodes is always telling everybody is you got to be selfish. Go out there and get all those kills for yourself. And I just have to agree with him. Like that's what I need to do is just start being a little more selfish and just getting all those eliminations.
I mean, and to a point, that's what you had to do this weekend, right? Like you had to go out there and kind of get the shit
I had to run
right?
missions. I had to take water out to the field. I had to fill people's pods at the 50. I had to run the sticks at the final battle. I mean, I felt like it was overwhelming.
Would you do it again? That's the key question.
Yeah.
What's up, Brick? Michelle and Trouble said she I don't know about yelling, but I'm telling them verbally motivational.
Yeah, I do remember her yelling at
you got to give a shout out to Brick. Okay, what's up with Brick? Let us know what happened with Brick.
A lot of people give Brick shit, because the Command Brothers get goofy on their show, and people say, well, they're just out in the parking lot. But I tell you what, he was out there motivating the people. He was doing stuff just like he was a Legion commander, and I respect that. So whatever shit people want to talk about Brick, I ain't hearing it.
All right. Well, I mean, listen, because I saw he got the sportsmanship award, and you gave him that, right?
He deserved it.
And that was part of the reason why you gave it to him, right? Like he stepped up for you this weekend, right?
On Sunday, he was getting stuff done.
I mean, ain't no harm in that. Ain't no harm in it at all. Again, because that's I guess that's why you give it to him, right? Somebody who show up and they, what I'm saying, that their role that wasn't his role. His role wasn't to be your Legion commander. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like giving awards to people that's already well known. You know, I want to give awards to people to bring their teams up and help them succeed in the future. You know, if you've already got MVP 15 times, you don't need MVP anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so most of the time I wouldn't do something like that, but he really stepped up, and it was for the players. It wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? It was so everybody could have a better experience, and that's what we try to do. Is we try to make sure that the opponent and our side, everybody's having fun. I mean, because you know, let's be honest. At the end of the day, nobody's really making money off of this. You know,
That's
it
true.
costs a lot. Still a hobby. We're still just having fun, you know. So you just got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, I mean I agree with you there, right? Nobody's. I mean, with that point, right? Nobody's getting paid off of this shit, right?
I mean, you have vendors and stuff that go out there, and maybe they might be in the command staff and they're selling shit, but are they? You haul a trailer for 10 hours, and how much shit you got to sell to recoup all that? You know what I'm saying? It's more like a marketing play, unless you're Ninja or somebody.
Well, I like this. I'm not getting paid to play. I am paying my money to go to a field. I'm paying someone to go play. So again, at that point, but only thing, like I said, to a point with that one, the fun part, I make my fun, right? So when I say that for me, that means whatever I'm doing, I'm going to make sure I'm having fun. I mean, just personally, as a player, I won't say my general's not letting me have fun. You get what I'm saying? Like if I came to that event and I played for you, I wouldn't look at you and be like, you didn't let me have fun. You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, it's partially your responsibility to go out and get in the game, but
Yeah.
I can see how the general sets the tone of the team. You know, if you're complaining at your players or yelling at them in a certain tone, it's going to break the morale of the side. And like what I realize is it doesn't matter if you're getting pushed in, as long as you can keep your guys enthusiastic and keep them doing something, running missions or whatever, they're going to have a good time. It doesn't matter if they lose.
Yeah, I mean, but that's something that. So for me, that's what I mean by when I say I make my own fun. Like I said, if we getting our shit pushed in, right? And it's just like it looks like a shit show. I'm gonna go out there and fuck with people, and that's gonna be my fun though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it as difficult as possible for them motherfuckers to keep doing what they're doing, and that's gonna be fun for me. Yeah, at the end of the day, if our shit getting pushed in, that's fine. But you just understand, I'm not gonna be upset about. I'm gonna be upset about losing, but I'm gonna be upset about the actual loss. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I didn't have fun because no, fuck that. 'Cause I'm gonna go out there and make it hard for you. I'm gonna make it difficult for you.
So Jason Bryant said that if you earned it, you should get it no matter how many times. So yeah, I'll agree. Like, if a player, you know, John Vance went out over the weekend and was wrecking the whole red side with his tank. And, you know, before we pick the awards, the generals get together and they say, hey, who you giving mofo to? Who you giving most valuable team? You know, because we don't want to double up. So with that respect, you know, some people could earn most valuable player every time, but the way that he ended up getting mofo, so then it changes things, you know. And granted, if one guy runs every single mission and he's just done so great that you got to give it to him, but a lot of times there's not that black and white in the game. A lot of people do a lot of work, you know, and a lot of times it just boils down to like politics and a popularity contest or people returning favors from previous games. You know, you see that a lot with the awards.
See, that one right there, because that grinds me a little bit, right? The politics portion of it, because I think that's all a political play.
Of course it is. You know, they say, hey, come play with me. You know, they give them an award. That's just part of it. You know, I've seen good teams get overlooked because of politics. And it doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? It really don't. You're gonna get the experience you want, and the people that run with you are gonna see what you do, and that's gonna be more to them than you getting up on the stage for 5 seconds. And nobody really gonna remember that. They're gonna remember being in the trenches with you and what you actually did.
Yeah, I think that's where we are now.
Yeah, and again, I don't want to go too far off of you because this is your experience, your time, but that falls into what our next category of, of the next topic I want to have, basically. which is like velocity paintball. You know what I'm saying? How someone gets to a certain level, how they maintain it. Like it goes into that. Like this exact topic goes into what I want to talk about. You get what I'm saying? Because that's a part for me. That's a part of it, right? Like I don't want people to know and or kind of like me for this shit. Don't use for this shit because we do a show. Fuck a show. I'm sorry. I mean that's really what it is. Fuck a show. You know what I'm saying? This is something we do for fun. Something that we started when COVID happened. We couldn't play paintball, and we just kept doing it. I want people to be like, oh shit, that's Mutant Paintball. Oh shit, that's Guru from Mutant Paintball because of the shit I do on the field. I don't give a fuck about this show. I mean, sorry. You know what I'm saying? We have, like that right now, realistically, we got 18 people watching. 17 probably on Facebook, one probably on YouTube or some shit like that. Those people are people that know us personally. This shit ain't broadcasted all over the place. It ain't shared in all groups. We don't do all that.
It's paintball. Even the big shows that they say the biggest shows in paintball, they got 50 people watching them. I mean, it ain't that big of a deal, you know. Like you're saying, this is just your friends. We got our thing, and like I think it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's an open forum for people that want to talk shit. Talk shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's a thousand times. Me and Mike have sat here and watched these comments and then went back through them, and conversations are going on in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like in the topic, conversations are going on within itself. We encourage that. It ain't about us. It's about the people that's fucking with us in the moment. Yeah, we might have topics, and yeah, people are listening and might have a comment on the topic, but that's not really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. Funny for that one too, Jason. That's funny for that one. You know what I'm saying? So again, we'll get into that in a minute. But I just want to keep your experience of Legends, what you got up next, and just stuff like. I mean, because again, let's jump to your field. Then how about that? Let's jump to your field. Let everybody know
Whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, just let everybody know where your field at. Then let's do that.
We live in Marion, Illinois. We're about 50 miles from Kentucky in the southern tip of Illinois. Right off of 57, the main interstate running right through Illinois. So I'd say we're about 3 miles off the interstate, something like that, out by the fairgrounds.
All right. And then what you do? How often are you open? Like, what's up with that?
We've been doing open play every Saturday just because I got another full-time job, and then we got kids, and we try to have a little time on Sundays. But we do reservations on Sundays, so it's pretty much working 7 days a week. Either cutting the grass or trees falling down or just whatever it is. We got 25 acres, so I got a lot of room to expand. But right now we only have 3 fields. Small, medium, large field. Our largest field's about 300 feet long, so it's strictly woods ball. But I do have hyper pipe field, good 5-man hyper pipe field now that we want to expand, and the local guys really like to play on that.
Okay. All right. Let me just, because somebody asked what the field was. So let me make sure that's right. That's right, right? Magnus Field, Marion. There we go. So I throw it up there so people can know. That way they know what we're talking about here. And like I said, you run it, and I'm pretty sure that's the home field. That's Raw Dogs home field, because they're another faction of the Raw Dogs, right?
Well, we just got players all over, that have played with me. So really, there's no other chapters of the Raw Dogs. It's just over the years, my friends have moved out of state, and then that's why at Legends we'd always meet up in Chicago because I have people from up north and out west and shit. So
right, that's something. That's all that. What about the Alpha Dogs? What are they considered to you guys then?
So I'm at the Alpha Dogs down in Bear Claw. I had seen Joey's videos online, and I thought it was cool that they were the dogs because we got our names are both spelled
DAWGS.
Not the normal, yeah, it's not the normal spelling, So I seen his team, and I thought it was really cool. And we kind of had just talked online for a while, and then he invited me down to Tennessee. And we went down there and played with them. And, Joey's just always been really cool with me. And he did a lot of help with my style of videos where we run the helmet cam and the barrel cam. And then when you mash your video together, you can show the kills straight off the barrel cam. And I think it's a really interesting style. So I imitated his style for all of my Living Legends videos. That's You know, that's like the inspiration for all of my good videos is Joseph Facingo. So, you know, people ask me if that's our sister team or if that's a chapter or whatever. But no, Joey runs his own team. It's just like one of my best friends in paintball, you know,
I,
because he balls out.
well, thank you for that clarity because I didn't know. I thought because again, I thought that I thought it was the Raw Dogs, and then you guys had another branch, and they just called themselves the Alpha Dogs. Like I did think that.
Now he had his team. I don't know. I think they started their team in 2012. So we started in 2010, but we didn't know each other back then. It was like a couple years after they started before we really started hanging out. And
Okay.
then I used to play with Sean Rhodes and the Grim Reapers and all them guys down at Bear Claw. Hell, Hanu was at Bear Claw. They used to have good games down there.
And where's Bear Claw?
It was in Tennessee,
Oh, in Tennessee.
south of
Okay.
Nashville. They would have 2 or 3 games a year, but really the Game of Thrones was their big game, and you know every year it would be like House of Stark versus the Targaryens or whatever, and then they would have smaller games throughout the year. But it got to where their preregs weren't coming in, so they canceled games, and then that kind of started snowballing out of control.
Okay.
And I think the guy running the field, his son died in a car crash, and after that, they just stopped having games there.
Okay, is that the place that where they had like the big throne and paintball markers and shit? Where they made that, or was that another field? I thought I
They
saw.
had a throne, but it was made out of something else. It wasn't paintball markers. It was like swords or something. I don't remember what it was. They wouldn't let me sit on it. Yeah, maybe Sean Rhodes will remember what that was. They did have a throne up there though. I remember that.
Okay, I just saw a picture. I mean, you said the Game of Thrones games, and I saw a picture in one of my many searches for paintball of a field that had like the throne made out of paintball markers and shit though.
And one of the big things about that game is they had a night game, and they'd set these funeral pyres, which were like just some kind of wood that they set on fire, and it'd be 20 feet in the air burning, and we'd run up behind the fires and be gunfighting out there with these fires going, and it was super dangerous, but like all my guys thought it was cool. So like, you know, that was always the big thing about Bear Claw was the night game.
Okay, all right. So I'll have to look into that one. I mean, you say they might not be doing games no more, but
I got a video on my page where we went out there and was roasting hot dogs in the middle of the battle. Like I was videoing, but these other guys were roasting hot dogs, and you can see the paint hitting the fire and throwing sparks everywhere. And
they were roasting fire in the middle of the game.
Yeah, they just messing around. They were like, "You want to video us roasting these hot dogs?" So they went out there like at the fires were kind of at the 50, so you just go out there and and the other people were kind of in the woods. They just sitting some chairs by the fire and getting all shot up and was roasting hot dogs. Shit.
Oh shit. That's kind of dope, like you said.
I mean, we've been doing
Probably
silly
dangerous.
shit for years. We've been doing silly shit for years like that, you know, just to get it on camera.
All right. I mean, like I said, that's see, we can't do those things, that type of shit no more.
That was the St. Louis Samurai, actually. Brian Matthews and Jared Klein, I think, is who it was. Okay. In the video, yeah.
Those guys, they're coming up to Super Game 2, right?
I think so. I haven't talked to them. Honestly, I haven't talked to a lot of people because of COVID, because we don't see them at any fields. And then with everything going on, I got so many friends that, like, you know, time flies by, and then you're like, I wonder how they're doing. But they're supposed to be coming up there. I need to holler at them.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, we might can't roast no dogs on the field, but you know, we can, you know, pop up at the tent and roast some hot dogs or some shit, and you know, build some camaraderie, some bonds or whatever.
For sure.
Trying to think, I don't want to. What else? What else you got for me, Mike? Like I said, I understand. I just came from a workout class with the wife, so I'm frazzled.
Oh, man, I only slept maybe 14 hours over the 4 or 5 days for Legends, and then when I got home, I immediately had to drive about 4 hours to another job, stay the night there. So yeah, like I just finally got back to normal. I almost feel normal.
Sean said, he said, food to a fat man. I'm in. So, you know, so there we go. We'll stop at the Myers or the Walmart around there. Shut the fuck up, Harold. We'll stop at the Walmart around there, grab some food, and We'll stay Friday night and after the whatever they call the spoils of war game. We'll barbecue and shit and just hang out at the tent. I got eight campsites, so we got more than enough fucking space. I purchased 8 campsites, so I got 4 sets and 2 rows. So we all set. We got more than enough for parking and camping.
So if you want to move on to something else, just the main thing I want to say is that, you know, in paintball a lot, there's like this division when people take leadership positions, and they make it seem like the person they're playing against is their enemy, and like we got to get past that, you know, because there's really not that many people playing paintball when you look at the whole population, at least not like we play. And we're all friends, you know, and that's
Yep.
kind of what I got from this weekend is like it don't matter who you're playing against off the field, you know, we're all friends because we're in this together and we can either like make it better or we can make it worse. And you know what I want to do.
Yeah. I mean, we like minded as far as that goes. We definitely want to make it better. I'm not trying to make it worse, but I'm not kissing no one's ass to make it better either.
Oh, and that, you know, that's why some people don't like us because I'm not gonna butter it up. I mean, if it's fucked up, I'll let you know about it. And people don't like that because it gets out online, and then, you know, they start getting defensive about things. So it's a fine line right there.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. So I mean, so one thing about us, right? Like I said, we don't. How can I say this without sounding like an asshole, Mike?
I mean, what are you about to say? I might be able to help it along.
I am a likable guy. I'm a nice guy, but I also give 2 fucks if you like me. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm gonna say what's
mean,
real for me. Yeah, I'm gonna speak my truth.
I mean, I feel the same way.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for if it's my experience, I'm gonna tell my experience. You can disagree with it, but I'm gonna tell my experience. My experience might not be the next person's experience at the same exact event. Because again, I can have a good experience at an event, they can have a bad one. I can have a bad experience at an event, they can have a good one.
Just
but
reminds me of that situation.
Well,
I'm just saying because we told people go. We're not saying don't go. Go to the field, have fun. Our experience was just fucked up.
Just don't get drug up in all the bullshit. I mean, that's all. Just go and play with your friends and fuck all that nonsense that ruins the game. I mean, that's all it is. If somebody's making your time unenjoyable, get away from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all.
Harold, my air conditioning ain't even on no more, cuz.
Well, fuck it, we're gonna go into it now. Fuck it, because again, the second part of this show / conversation was what I like to call, or what I have deemed as it could be a person's paintball career, but I want to get before the paintball career part, right? The velocity that they're on to get to a certain level. I say that because Fisher, how long have you been playing paintball?
Well, I played in '93, but it was just like with some friends, you know. I didn't really get a marker until '05, so I don't know. That's 16 years, I guess.
Okay, so you've been playing for 16 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long ass time. Would you say that the things that you've wanted to do, or that you like your goal, your kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word I'm looking for. But like your bucket list games, right? Would you say you've capped all those off?
Oh hell no! I ain't been to Oregon yet. I've never been out to Cali to
Jesus, 34
I can't
years.
even remember what that game is in California and SoCal. Yeah, I can't think of it now. But no, I ain't been to EMR yet. You know, I've never been down to Wayne's World. Like, it's a lot of fields I've never been to, but we got 4 kids, so as far as like traveling, it's tough. You know, like we be wearing Chrissy's mom out.
Right. Try to get him to babysit and shit, right?
For sure. And my oldest boy is 13, so I mean he's
almost there.
Play, but
almost there.
Ain't throw him in with the dogs, and like, you know, it's not good. Like, to have a younger kid like that running up there in the front with us and that chaotic situation. I mean, some people take their kids to the field or whatever, but like we're trying to get in the hardcore part of it, and like I don't want my kid getting blowed up and then he don't ever want to play again. You
Right.
know?
Right. You kind of want to spoon feed him into the game, right?
Oh yeah, I take him to like Monte Casino. We took him to Fort Knox. We just, we take him places where we know like he ain't playing the final battle. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't. I just don't think he's ready for that.
That's fair. But okay, so you take a person like me, right? I think we met officially a year ago, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And me and Mike get asked several times, where did y'all come from? You came out of nowhere. Now all of a sudden you got a podcast. Number one, anybody can make a fucking show. That's first. That's first. All right. This ain't special. It didn't take some special fucking blessing to do this. But
I do believe if COVID didn't happen, we would not have a show.
No. So we are quite one of the reason why I bring that up, because again, I go back to like the whole paintball velocity thing. Like I said, you've been playing 13 years. I think Rhodes said he's been playing 34 years.
34 years.
We've been playing for 2. And the thing that we get all the time is, why you? Why you?
Why not me? Why not us?
Why not?
Why what? I mean, what are they?
Why are you the why?
What are they jealous of?
It's like, well, so you said you've been 13, Sean Rhodes been 34. What if Mike Fisher, Sean Rhodes, like, hey, I just love shooting motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about nothing else but shooting motherfuckers. But then you got me, it's like, I like shooting people too, but I want to see what it's like to be the reason why a game won or be the reason why the game lost. Because again, if I take a loss, it's not on the players, it's on me, because I didn't execute. That's how I look at it. If we lose, I didn't do what I could do, especially if it's a quote unquote, because we're not going to talk about last weekend, because that wasn't perfect, right? If it's a perfect game, a balanced game, all the shit, as perfect of a game as you can set up, right? Balanced game, everything is even to a point, and then you go at it. I didn't execute a perfect game plan. The team, we lost, but again, it's not on the players, it's on me. Now, if we win, thank you. The players got me the victory. That's just how I am. That being said, the question is always asked, well, how did you get there? Why are they coming to you? Why are they asking you to do it? Why does it matter? So I say the paintball velocity of it is that we have the grind that's why I say I don't want people to know me from this fucking show. If I'm on the field, I think Sean Rose is in the chat. We played against them. I think to a point, he can correct me if I'm wrong, I think our play, we earned his respect. That's where it comes from for me.
I want a lot of people's respect.
That's what I want. I want the quote unquote, why did they come to me? Because I earned their respect. I can remember right now, I had Rage and Paint at that White River event that you got, the first one I commanded we came to, right? Rage and Paint came and played. They didn't tell you nothing to me the entire event. I thanked them. They walked off. They went home. We get to Fort Knox for Marvel vs. DC, and Adam comes up to me like, hey, before everything is over with, I need you to come with me real quick. So I'm like, okay. So I walk over there with him. He takes me to the game producer. Hey, this is the guy I was telling you about. Talk to him. I'm like, what the fuck is this about? Well, the game producer's like, hey, I heard that you were, that you held your own. You know what I'm saying? You did great under pressure. How would you like to command DC next year? Like, just like that. Don't know me. First time being at Fort Knox paintball. Don't know me at all. I ain't even been there. Like, the game had just started, and he offered me DC next year. But someone would ask, why him? I've been coming to this field for 5-6 years, and why the hell you ain't asked me? Who the fuck is this guy?
So that's I want to touch on that, because you got people in the Midwest upset about Legends moving to Hell Survivors. And I gotta be honest, all the marketing and all the promos and all the shit has been coming out of Michigan. Brandon Page, Mad Frog, all these teams have been the ones that's been supporting these games and putting out all the promo material. And that, that's partially what it's about. Just because you show up at the field and play don't mean shit. I mean, are you actively on social media talking about stuff, trying to get people involved, bringing new people into the game? And that's where people get it fucked up, is they think they can just go out there and play, and then you're supposed to kiss their ass or whatever. And no field is gonna do that.
But
They want to see what you're doing. Like your show, yeah, you've only got 20 people watching, but y'all have the show every week. And that's what it's about, is longevity and perseverance. You have a show and then you don't have a show. Don't nobody care about that. But y'all keep having a show. They know that you're in it. They understand that you're not going to give up. And that's where it's at. Like, because if the general gives up, that's when the game goes totally south. Yeah, we were getting beat all weekend, but the blue team had fun because we always had stuff to do, and I was keeping it going even though it was tough. I mean, that's what it's about, really. And I had somebody come to me after the game and say, "Hey, it's real easy to win, but it's hard to keep enthusiasm when you're getting stepped on and keep your guys on the field."
Yeah. I'm gonna do that for you. That way, show this show us. There we go. Put the logo up there, Magnosphere in the corner for you.
Yeah, so our daughter made that, and it's supposed to be Anubis. It's got the M and the F in it, but it's actually Anubis, and I had a guy make me a better one that's got the shroud on it and everything. So in the future, I'm gonna be doing some stuff with that at the field, but I'm not gonna let anybody know about that yet.
Yeah, don't let it out. Don't let that out. I just want to make sure we had it up there for you to let people know also. If they see that logo, what it means. That logo is synonymous with Michael Fisher, just in case. I mean, they see the MF as well. That's in there too. Don't think I ain't catch on to that either.
So, for years we tried to get sponsors, and for the most part, paintball sponsors anymore is just a discount, or maybe, you might get some stuff at cost. There is people still getting things, but if you're not a pro team, you're not getting a free ride. So I just decided to sponsor myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how we did that.
Okay. And you got what other team? Because you got the Reapers too, right? The Reapers are a home field team of yours too, right?
Yeah, they haven't played at the field yet, but yeah, we're getting started with that.
Okay.
Eventually I want to have a scenario. I'm not ready yet. I mean, I'm not doing this just for money, so I want to make sure I'm ready when the players come. I'm doing it for the players, so I want to make sure that I'm 100% when I have a game.
And I'm glad you said that. I'm glad, because that's one of the other things too. A lot of fields are just like, hey, I got a field, I threw some bunkers, come give me money.
For years there's been businessmen in paintball, and there's been paintball players running fields, and you rarely run into somebody that understands paintball and understands business. And when you get that combination, that's when it gets really good. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's just I don't have as much capital as other people, so we had to start small, and we're just pushing through.
Hey, that's a real statement right there. That's a real ass statement. He said, "Listen, I ain't got as much cash. That's what it is. Ain't no if and the but about it. I ain't got enough cap. I will put into it that I can." And you got Paco saying, "When you ready, they'll come, and he might even command."
And we bought 25 acres outright, and that pretty much just knocked our savings in the head. So, but I didn't want to have a mortgage on that property. I wanted to get the property and own it. So, maybe I should have mortgaged it and built a building and been in debt. But with this COVID stuff, it shut us down. It would have put me in a bad situation if I have $1,500 a month in payments on a new building and all of that.
Yeah.
And, hey, look, Daryl Sample, you got Delta even saying they'll come. So you build it, they coming.
Yeah, the field of dreams.
Right, exactly. But I mean, like I said, and that's what's cool about these guys. Like, so I met, like I said, I'm Paco, Truck, all these guys I met through TB, and like they have been, and again, I'm just going back to they have been big ass fucking supporters for us. And even 502, you know what I'm saying? Like they have been big. Every time we had a fit, it's love. Even if we against them, it's love and it's support and it's everything. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get that when we first started. We didn't get that at all.
Nobody gets that when they first start
Yeah,
because
it was worse for us. It was a little worse for us.
slightly different.
But you got
with
the
us.
old guard. You got to think like you got the old guard and everything. You got some teams that have been there and they're like, who the fuck is this? You know?
That's the exact statement. Not even. That's the exact feeling we had. I'm gonna go into that in a minute too. So Sean Rose said, "How far is the field from Louisville?"
4 hours.
That's
There
not
you go.
bad.
That's not, like I said, that's not bad for us. And I was doing math earlier, and clearly, as you could tell, I can't math because I'm like, oh shit, I ain't shit for 5 hours. Then I actually did the actual math because it's 9 hours. It's 9 hours. It's 4 hours to Sherwood plus another 5. Plus, you know, what I'm saying, plus another 5 hours to get to his field. But yeah, I mean, so when we first started, man, like, you know, we came in green as fuck, don't know what's going on. It's like another 5 hours from Sherwood, Paco. Yeah. But like I said, we came in green as shit. First game, monster game. We like, oh shit. We like, okay, so what this game about? Once we figured out what it's about, we went up to fuck you, Harold. We went up to the general at the time, like, hey man, what can we do? And it's like, and like the legit look was like, fuck are you? Whatever. Fuck
Right.
off.
Go
You know what I'm
this.
saying?
Go do that.
Then was like, go do this, which was a
It was
fucking
bullshit.
dummy. It was a dummy
It was.
fucking just go shoot paint at the corner,
was.
basically. Hey, take your marker, go shoot paint at the motherfucking tree. Just go do that for me. And we're like, oh yeah, this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So then our very next event was GI versus the world. Same shit. Now, mind you, we got a game under our belt now, so we understand a little bit. There's structure. There's things that have to be done. Hey, what can we do? Even if it's going and setting the line for you, what can we do? You looked. Who the fuck are y'all? Basically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know y'all. Yeah, it's 5 of y'all, and I might be able to use y'all. But nah, I'm good. I got some guys for this. Go shoot in the grinder. No, I don't fucking play speedball. I'm not about to fucking go shoot in the grinder. So we went and did our own thing. Then we came to the event that he just put up, Alien Invasion, which was the first time we met Dewan and Kemper. And that changed everything for us.
That changed everything.
We got there. They let us get comms. We got comms. And they were talking. We were just listening. They say we need some people here. We'll be there. Where you need us at? Bet. But anyway, we were at a field we never played at. We figured out where everything was. We went there. As the day progressed, Kemper and Dewan like, shit, these motherfuckers getting shit done for us. Fuck it. Let me support y'all. He gave us a medic. He gave us the missions. He gave us the rule. He gave us what we need to do.
Every damn thing.
And everything changed at that point. Like I said, that he was like, hey man, I like what y'all doing. I need y'all to rock with us. And this goes back to my whole the velocity thing, right? Like once we got on the train with Dewan, everything fucking opened up.
Dewan's good about giving people opportunities if he thinks you deserve it, you know.
Yeah.
So you got that. Dewan's giving me some opportunities, like to be the XO at Living Legends 12. That was his idea, you know. He could have been XO at 12, but he let me step in. I still don't really know why. He tried to save for strategy and stuff, but he could have done it then, you know. But he let me do it, so I'm always grateful for that.
Well, yeah, and that's what Dewan is. Like Dewan is like, hey man, I want you to do this, that, and yeah. I'm like, man, I can't do that. Cause I told him flat out. What? You want me to command? What? Man, that's not what I do. I can't do that shit. He's like, listen, you know how Dewan be. Listen. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. I'm telling you can do it. I got you. And then he set me up for my first command, and then they pulled him from my side. And took him to third back. I'm like, okay, so you put me in this shit. And then now I don't even have your support. He like, hey man, you gonna be all right. You know how he talk. You gonna be okay. You got this.
You got this.
Yeah. Paco told about Dewan once gave me all his props. Yeah, he ain't had no choice, Paco. But yeah, I mean, so and that's what spawned this team to where we are and what we're doing now. So for people to be, and so I feel like for people to have to keep it, it's not about this show shit, man. It's about being there, going to the field and doing work. Like you were a general of Living Legends, and we're at the 50 hitting slapsticks.
Yeah, one of them I switched and it slipped out of my hand, but I know I got one of them for sure. With my gun, I run up there gunfighting and pulled it with my gun in my hand. And that's something I never tried before. Usually, we put our gun down so that way you can get a better run. But I just decided to go up there and shoot as many people as I could until I got hit. And I got a couple steps from the flag and was like, oh, it's like that. Just go straight to it.
Yeah. Well, and again, I'm just saying like that. Having a commander that does that, right? I think that earns that respect. So again, if you go back down to Black Ops or go back to an event with those teams and they see that jersey, they see that name, the next time it might not be the same experience. Jesus Christ. Fucking Harold. But you know what I'm saying? The next time it might not be that experience. They might be like, oh shit, this motherfucker right here balls. Right, there you go. He also brought water to the front line, like a whole, you know what I'm saying? You brought a whole case of water to the front line at the general.
That's dope.
So my motto about that is I want to do things that I would appreciate the general to do for me. And I got to tell you, when we went to, I guess, Living Legends 5, maybe, when Pretty Lou was the general, he come out and ran a mission with us, and our side was getting run over, and there was only maybe 5 of us holding this mission down, and he was out there, and we had to hold our finger on this box, and it was counting the time down. And so he slid in, and he said, here, I'll hold the box, you guys gunfight, and he was in there with us until we all got shot. And I just always thought that was the coolest thing, that the general was actually on the mission, helping us out. And so whenever I had ran other games, like at White River and Monte Casino, at Paintball to Go, I understand that for the player's experience, if the general's right there with them and not bossing them around, but doing the mission with them, they have a lot more fun.
Yeah. I mean, I think what Mike, the last game we was at, I think I was led, like, again, I'm gonna be 100% with you. I don't do final battles. I don't do the running to the slaps. I will gunfight up to it, but like I'm not built to run. I'm not built for speed.
I never cared about pulling the sticks, really. I just want to go up to the 50 and gunfight as many guys as I can at once and just see how long I can stay up there before somebody shoots me, And most of the time I got my camera strapped up, but everything was so crazy this weekend that I just left the cameras alone and I didn't get any footage myself. But I know Jesse Walker from Mad Frog, he had his drone up and he was following me around, so there's probably some good stuff on there.
Okay. I gotta ask, I'm sorry, because I think it's the big, I don't even know if I want to go there. The fucking dinosaurs. I'm sorry. I gotta fucking go there.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro. How many was it? It was like 2 of them, right? Or 3?
So I understand, as a field owner, you want to shoot a lot, and everybody's shooting the shit out of the dinosaurs, and they're not getting out. And that's fine. It's the final battle. It's supposed to be crazy like that. But for me, I always wanted to be gunfighting up at the 50, and that's just kind of silly, So it's just a different perspective, For me, Legends was always like a bare knuckle brawl, and for a lot of these people, it's just a party. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the distinction between my team and some of the other teams.
Damn, there were 7 of them? There were 7 of those fucking things out there?
They had a pterodactyl.
7.
They had like 4
it was
or 5.
a triceratops too, wasn't it?
The triceratops was a moving bunker. I'm gonna tell you, like, that thing was big, and it's cool or whatever. But the main thing about the final battle that I don't like, that I was gonna try to change this time, but since nobody knew me, I didn't do any good. But people just love to shoot from where we start at behind us. So then all my guys get up to the 50 and we're getting shot in the back of the head by our own dudes.
Christ.
And there's nothing worse than working all your way up there, snap shooting to get a couple kills, and then your own team just clocks you in the back of the head. And I go back there and say, hey, y'all, move up at least one more bunker if you're going to be shooting over here, because you're just destroying us. And they want to always argue with me and say they're not shooting us, but we know they are. I mean, you're not even shooting barely over the slapstick from there. So anybody that's going to the slapsticks is getting hit in the back. And I don't understand why people do it. Maybe they say, oh, well, we were in the final battle. But you're not in the final battle. All you're doing is wasting money and ruining it for all the people that want to get to the 50.
Yeah. 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 And I just have a, just for me, it's like, it's a soft subject for me, right? And I'm saying, I'm trying not to be that guy, right? I'm trying not to be that guy. But if I shoot it and it breaks, even if it bounces the one time, right? Why is it not treated as a ghillie suit?
I brought that up, and
oh, you did bring that up.
Yeah, okay, so the whole thing was the ref said, well, if they pull the slapstick, it don't count. So it doesn't matter. Which to me is the same thing as me going to the 50 and not getting out. Just staying up there and shooting people and shooting people and shooting people. And, the refs say, well, we're not going to jump down there and pull people out. Well, so it just, it makes the final battle really just it's just a paint burner. It's not like it was with the hill, and I don't know. I mean, for me, the final battle was about getting up to the 50 and gunfighting people, and that don't go on. I mean, that wasn't going on there. Like, just with people shooting you in the back, and then with the distractions from the dinosaurs. I mean, because they were everywhere. Like, and that's what everybody was shooting at, because they want to. It's hard not to shoot at them. But, yeah, nothing gets done when you're shooting at them. It's just a distraction.
Right. Okay. All right.
And see, I had thought about, like, getting a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man or something. And just get 2 guns, go to the 50, 15 balls a second. And just like, melt some people. But they probably wouldn't like, that wouldn't be on the up and up. They wouldn't like that.
But I don't see the difference though.
I don't either. It's just, I don't know. And there was T-Rexes that had 2 guns out there.
We saw that. Now I did see that.
The video.
I don't know. It's just silliness. That's all it is.
I mean, and that's fine. And again, that's fine. I just was saying, like, from the standpoint of how did it work? You said they were moving bunkers. Like,
I feel like they're moving bunkers because they're getting hit, and the people are coming up behind them. And like they say with this, they call it Iron Man, where a bunch of people run up and the dude in the front's getting shot, except for like the guy in the front's a dinosaur. So like, whatever. The drone footage is gonna come out. So, everything I've seen is just from the red side, but the drone footage is gonna come out, and that's where you're gonna see what actually happened.
Okay. Brett said, "How does a T-Rex hold a gun?"
Ask my friend Dean Dingledine. He holds it like a T-Rex.
Damn. So it just, I mean, because I saw the video, it's like, look, again, I get it, right? I get the factor of it, right? I totally understand it. I totally understand the factor of it.
Just know that going into the final battle, it's just for fun. It don't mean shit. I mean, that's all.
Well, that's why to a point I don't even play. It depends on the situation. But like, if I'm commanding, I'm there because I what I'm saying, just because I want everybody to know that I'm there. But if I'm not commanding, I'm just a player there. I might be out there to watch it.
I put it like this. I had those battle standards, So at the start of the final battle, I was standing on the back mound, holding my standard up. Somebody shot me right in the back, 5 feet away. And I'm like,
pre-fire? Pre-fire? Like mistake?
No, the game had just started, and I'm up there waving, and then I get plugged in the back, and I turned around, and I'm like, for real? So I just climbed down. Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I sometimes wonder how people in the military just don't massacre each other, because any of them dudes down there, it would have been friendly fire all day.
Oh shit! Because that, like you said, that place is right near military base, right?
Bragg, yeah.
So a lot of those guys that are there are probably military.
Yeah, there was a lot of military, and you got the really respectful military guys and the total asshole, like, think they're operator guys, and I don't know how that happens, but I see that.
Preacher said that those banners were awesome, and thanks to you.
Hey, that's all. That's like the least I could do for you guys. You know, I mean, especially Preacher. That dude's a killer.
Preacher is and again, you put Preacher in one of those fucking tanks / helicopters,
man,
and he a different motherfucking person. Like it's tough.
And that's hard work. That thing's heavy, and to be able to carry it around for 30 minutes, you know. So he'd come in and say, "Hey, I got to take a break," and I'm like, "Dude, I totally understand, because you're out there hauling that tank around." And he'd go over and take it to their base, and just, you know, they'd be pushing our base, and we'd be pushing their base. Like, that's how it went, and that's just because of Preacher.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've been on both sides of that helicopter going up against Preacher. So again, Preacher's my dog, but fuck Preacher when he get inside the fucking chopper. He shot me in the fucking legs, you fucker, and I ain't forget that shit.
His legs are just covered. I don't know how his shins aren't purple when he leaves the field. He wears some kind of pads or something.
I think he put on a couple pair of pants, and then
from the helicopter that I saw in the video,
he got like the butcher,
butcher,
like the butcher apron in front of some shit. Like
see that? Yeah. No, that's an upgrade. I see that because he didn't have it last time.
No, he had it.
I didn't see him with it this weekend.
That motherfucker had it when he was shooting me in the motherfucking leg.
Oh shit! I thought it was an ad.
Mm-hmm. His gun. Look, so let me tell you the truth. His gun stopped working, right? So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna move past you because we were shooting at each other. Then his gun stopped working. I'm like, I ain't gonna fuck him while his gun ain't working. He thought I said we gonna walk. Oh, he said he didn't have an apron. He didn't have it this weekend. So he was like, he thought I said, okay, bet I'm gonna give you 10 paces and then we're gonna turn around and shoot each other. I walk off. Next thing I know, he's shooting. I'm like, motherfucker. So I turn around and shoot him too. But my legs are open. He just started aiming down my leg. I'm like, you motherfucker. So I had to give. I'm like, shit. I had to, because he was fucking my. I had on. Let me tell you how I got in the helicopter. So a guy come walking up to us. We had helicopter. A guy come. One of our guys can walk up to with the helicopter on. Oh my God. I gotta take this fucking thing off. It's heavy as fuck. I have on shorts.
Fucking shorts.
I have on fucking basketball shorts. You know what I'm saying? With my legs exposed, and I'm like, fuck. Somebody gotta carry a helicopter. Everybody else looking around like, I ain't doing that shit. I'm like, fuck it. Put it on me. They put it on me, so I went through the tree. I shot a couple people. You know, they ran helicopter come. Then I see Preacher ass, and we going gun for gun at each other. And then, but you know, he see that my legs is exposed. That motherfucker start shooting my legs. I'm like, I'm taking a few, but I'm like, shit. He just aiming at that shit. I'm like, and one nothing I can do. I'll mute you. That way they ain't hear your conversation. I got you. He said the Preacher have a person. Right? Exactly, Brett. We do know what exposed skin does, Rose. Well, it wasn't exposed. I had on compression short. I had on compression pants, but it's still, that shit is fucking a second skin. So you might as well say I had on fucking a exposed fucking skin.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
You alright, dog?
Yeah, I'm gonna download this. I'm gonna put it in. Whoa! Preacher sent me a picture of his legs.
Oh shit! Oh, I got you.
From up this side, that's
you ready?
pirate
there you
flag
go.
right there.
There you go. What happened?
You see that pirate flag back there?
Yeah.
Paco knows about that one.
All right, let's see. Paco might still be in here. Let's see.
He signed it. He signed it on the wrong side, so you got to flip it over to the back.
Lacey has asked you to come play RTT in October at Sherwood.
Yeah, he's been asking me about that for a minute. October's tough because we're trying to do
what up, Damien?
Halloween. You know, Halloween is real profitable for paintball fields. So, like, we're trying to work that in so that way we can get a little bit of revenue in the fall from doing Halloween event, you know.
So you're trying to take that whole month and basically trying to run Halloween events that entire month?
Well, if you have, like, zombie shoots and stuff like that, you run them in October, you know, every weekend.
That's money. That's money.
Yeah, that a lot of fields, that gets them through, like, the wintertime.
Lacey said Pirates have Paintball to Go, the badass game.
Yeah, Pirates Plunder. So Paintball to Go is one of my favorite fields. The owners, Joe and Angie Snelton, are super cool. They've always treated us really well, so I've always promoted their game. And it's only about 3 hours for us, so it was always real close. We could get everybody to go there.
How far is it?
So it's 20 minutes south of Jacksonville, Illinois. So it's kind of by Springfield, Illinois.
What's the name of the field again?
Paintball to Go.
Oh,
it's
that's
in Root House, Illinois. So that's Monte Casino, right?
All right, yeah, we were supposed to go to that, but it's falling on the same weekend as
So yeah,
Marvel
they
vs.
moved it
DC.
to September because of the Illinois restrictions, and I'm not even sure that Illinois is going to lift those restrictions by the time that the game is.
They're
Oh
not.
shit, for real?
They're not.
I don't have any faith in this state anymore. The governor is like a dictator. He just does whatever he wants, and they profit from keeping us locked down, and they don't care about the economy here.
Damn, that's fucked up. It's 7 hours for us, Mike. Paintball to go 7
Speaking
hours
of
for us.
preacher's legs,
So let me see. Ooh.
Ooh.
Jesus, fucking Christ! Oh,
That's what my wife's arm looked like the first time she
yo.
played. She only got shot once.
hey, preacher,
Damn.
I got you. Healing heat, preacher. That would work.
Damn, preacher, that's fucked up. See, he didn't have his motherfucker. He ain't had that motherfucking apron. He ain't had that motherfucking apron.
Ramos agrees.
Ramos, right? Ramos agreed. Illinois suck.
Man, everywhere around us has got stuff going on except for Illinois, and it's crazy. You go over to Missouri, it's like a whole new world. Kentucky, Indiana, it's just like a whole new world. I don't. Down in Southern Illinois, we don't really give a shit about what they've been saying, but once you get up a little farther north, obviously Legacy got punked out, so.
Legacy got destroyed. Legacy got done so wrong because the day of fucking Legends, they opened up to 100 people. It's like, oh yeah, great, we got 100 people there.
Yeah, so they come out and said, well, we can only have 50 players in the camping, and then like you said, they like, oh, we got 100 here. What? I just look, go ahead,
Right.
whatever.
Right. Like
They try to say it's because it's on public property or some. I don't know.
Damn. And like I said, so people are definitely mad about Legends coming to Hells.
But it was here before.
Well, and it was here for that one. What 13? Not 13. What was that? 11?
I think so.
11.
Yeah, Legends was here. Legends 11 was here, and people was from what I understand, because again, we weren't playing paintball back then. From what I hear, people were just talking about how the field is a donut and it couldn't hold the players and this, that, and the other. But my thing is, I don't think any field can hold if you having 1,000 fucking players.
Yeah.
I don't think no field can realistically hold 1,000 fucking players.
The problem
Sherwood
is
could though. Sherwood could though.
Yeah, Sherwood definitely
the
could.
problem is to have a successful field with that many people, you really got to have like a long frontage, and your bases are on each end, and your buildings in the middle, and then it's got to be, a good quarter of a mile minimum long.
Yeah.
To be able to have that many players, and none of the fields around are really. They can't handle that. So when CPX closed down, they really didn't have anywhere to go. And people say, well, Legacy, but Legacy is thin. I mean, there's only like 2 fields side by side where it gets narrow. At CPX, we would go from the city to the woods to the ditch. I mean, it was a really wide field, and you could work your way around. But at Legacy, it kind of just locked it up in the middle. There wasn't a whole lot of sneaking around left and right. At least at Black Ops, you had more opportunities to go wide, because it is more of a square field, whereas Legacy's a long field. And also the camping. CPX had so much camping, and it was free. Well, then at Hells, I guess they charged for camping. At Legacy, they charged for camping, and all the players have been spoiled from just all the amenities from Living Legends. I mean, just the event was so great for so long that these people just got used to it. You know what I'm saying? And CPX is gone. There's nothing we can do about that. So as far as that goes, they just have to try to find somewhere and run with it. Unless somebody wants to spend $500,000 and to develop something. I mean, I'd love to do that, but like we just talked about, I ain't got that much money. I mean, you get in a big city and try to buy that much land, shit. Like, it'd be hard to recoup it for 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I mean, and that's go back to what you said about where we are with paintball. Like, I mean, either it's gonna get worse or it's gonna grow, right? You know what I'm saying? And like, that's not. Well, so Lisa hold on. Lisa just made a good point. She said Sherwood is free camping. It is for Sherwood games. It's not free camping for Super Game. Super Game's not free camping. So I mean, if for whatever reason Legends was to go back to Sherwood, I mean, how would that work? You know what I'm saying? Like, would it be follow Sherwood's policy of free camping, first come first serve, or would it be based on how Super Game is running it, where you got to pay for your campsites? I mean, that's one of the questions. You know, one of those things.
I guess that's just the field owner's deal. I mean, if they think that they can get people to, I feel like when the game gets saturated, then they do that. It's going to keep people from coming, which helps them even, because once the game gets too many players, nobody's going to have fun. Like when the camping's overflowed and when the field's overflowed. So I can see how once the game gets to that situation, maybe they start charging for camping. But when you go to a field the first time, I don't know. My guys just always thought it was bogus, especially at Legacy. It was like $200 for a team campsite, and we woke up, we was in a pond, and it was like sleeping on bricks. Dang. So I figured $200 for a campsite, it ought to like be grass and maybe have a fire pit or a picnic table or something. Right.
And see, that's the one thing I will say about Hales, that I will say, when you get a site at Hales, most of the campsites at Hales do have at least a picnic table and or a fire pit. That is one thing that I have seen at most of the campsites at Hales, especially like I said, the ones we get are kind of right at the front area. But as you move back further, they do have. I know for a fact they got picnic tables at some of them, and then they got fire pits in some of them too. So that is the one thing you get. Now again, yes, you got to pay for it. Yes, but you do get that. And if I'm not mistaken, they even got cold showers in some places. I mean, somebody else who's been in Hell's longer than me can tell you, but yeah.
If it's a legit campsite, then cool. But you just take a field and mow it down and section some shit off and charge somebody hundreds of dollars. It's crazy to me.
Hey Brett, don't offer me a good don't do that. Don't do that,
in
Brett.
Backyard, what?
I'll be there. He said he 15 from Super Game and we can camp on his backyard. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Shit, we all right. Yeah, we gonna be at Brett's house.
He gonna get a noise ordinance.
Exactly. Exactly. And Matt, you got 13 and 14 for what? Super Game? I mean, we can talk about that. So what are y'all doing for Super Game? Y'all camping out or y'all staying in a hotel?
I don't want that. I'm
probably gonna get a hotel, but I got people camping, so I ain't really decided yet. I like to take a shower and like not be. We used to camp out, and then Saturday you're all sweaty and shit, and then Sunday, like, yeah, I'm not big on swamp ass anymore. Like when I was younger, we could do that, but now I'm like, no, I'd rather get a hot shower. So like, we probably hang out at the campsite and stuff, but I might just get a hotel.
You talking about for Indiana?
Yeah, see, like, I mean, I've already, so for me personally, yeah, we know, Lisa, y'all lucky. Y'all got bunkhouse. We don't got bunkhouses. We ain't got that special treatment.
I'll be in Illinois, so.
Right, so yeah, he going back and forth. Me, I already got my hotel set up for Super Game.
Same place?
I'm at the same place. So, you know what I'm saying? I already got my hotel set up for Super Game. I'm already booked for that. Like I said, Monster Game is my backyard, so I will be driving back and forth.
Yep.
So, well, Paco, I know, and I appreciate that. We will be out of the campsite. Again, this was prior to I'd already booked my hotel room.
That's one thing tough about having a hotel, though, is then you got to get up and drive to the field.
Because I have friends that's like 50 minutes away from the field, Lacey. So
yeah. Oh, he asked why you was going to Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what did you say, Fish?
I'm not even sure what he was talking about. I lost my train of thought.
Oh shit! They already got the Living Legends campsites up. I'm definitely not camping at Living Legends. Hell no. I'm not paying $100. I'm sorry. I mean, I just saw that. I'm not paying $100 for the camp. I'm not.
Oh, they're $100 a campsite?
Living Legends campsites are $100 for next year.
I know the hotel is like down the street, but
they're $40 normally. I'm sorry. That's not even $40. That's for. Oh shit! There's for the monster game. There's only 5 RV campsites left. That's all they got left is RV campsites. So they sold out of their campsites for Living Legends. I mean, I'm sorry, for a monster game. I'm looking at my account now. Somebody said what spots they had. I'm just looking to see what it was.
Yeah, I'll be because.
Driving to the field. That's what I was talking about. It sucks when you get a hotel because then you go to the field and it's harder to get parking spots and shit. Whereas if you camp, you just got your spot and you can just roll out of bed and go to the field, you know. So you get a hotel, you're like making sure you check out or all that nonsense, and then you come to the field. People's usually already there unless you get up early. Yeah. So like that is an advantage to camping.
Well, that's why I buy the campsites anyway. I still buy the campsites. Because if I don't buy it, I buy the campsite strictly for parking, right? You can go park your vehicle there, and that's why I buy campsites, is so I can park on my campsite. Because again, that's what you go there for, right? You go in there to park. You go in there to. You just brought it up. You don't have anywhere to park your vehicle, right? Well,
a lot of times, yeah. If you're not there early or whatever, you have to get farther and farther out. You know.
Well, the safety for me is. I can go there and I can park my vehicle wherever I want on my campsites. So for Monster Game, I got 35. I could have sworn I bought more though. I got 35, 34, and RV campsite A. So that's what I have for Monster Game. So
you got an RV?
No, that's for parking.
We had one.
We had one, but see, so and like I said, see, Fish, I do this shit for my team, right? I do it for my team and for my friends. When you get there, because you just made a point. The parking is a bitch. So I got an RV site. Park your fucking car on an RV site. Guess what? You can walk. You know, because again, the RV campsite I have is right in the fuck. So you've never been to Hell's. When you first come into Hell's, their campsite area. I got the first 2 campsites there and the first RV campsite there. So all my guys do is come in, park right there, walk up the road. And it's a straight walk up to the road to the staging area.
I never even thought about that really, because most of the games we always went to, camping was free. So it was just first come, first serve kind of shit.
Yeah, we found that out. We found that. And see, for me personally, the reason why I don't have a problem with it, we working on that. We working on that, Lacey. He ain't committed yet. We working on getting Fisher the Monster Game. He ain't committed yet. We working on that one. But but yeah, like I'm VIP there, so I can park in like the quote unquote the VIP area. So I know how to park up there. So I legit do this for my team and for my friends. Like it's not for me at all. I purchased the campsites. I purchased the shit for my friends. I don't do the shit for my team and for the people who I got coming there from out of town, or this, that, or you know what I'm saying? Like one of my sections, one of the ones I bought, it's not for me at all. It's for the Reapers. You know what I'm saying? I bought it for the Reapers. They were saying, "Oh, we coming in hot. Where we gonna be at?" I bought the second campsite next to me, so because they wanted to be right next to us. So now they right next to us. So again, that's just how I work personally. Look, see Spawn talking about I need one of them good parking spots. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, but that's just what it is. It's like I tell people, load up. When I get there, park on my, because again, I run the spot. Ain't nobody gonna come throw you off because I got the spot. As long as you talk to me and let me know when we got room, park there. I don't give a shit. Hey, hold on.
Hey,
Preacher. Nah, fam. That ain't happening.
Preacher already asked me to play yellow
that ain't
down
happening.
in North Carolina.
Nah, that ain't happening. Preacher can get on somewhere with that one. That ain't happening. If he comes to Monster Game, he's running red. I don't care what you say. He's running red if he comes. But yeah. So again, I mean but that's to you though, Fish. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you do get to come up there and come to an event, again, you ain't got to worry about parking. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about staging.
That was the best part about being general, really, was I got to park my truck right at the base. You know, like, never get to do that.
Right. You never get to do
that. No, I just backed right up to the safe zone. Fuck it. It said VIP. I was like, it says Mike Fisher right there.
Exactly. That's me. Monster Game is... When is Monster Game, Mike? Oh, wait. We got our calendar. We got our schedule in here, don't we?
Yep.
Monster Game is July 23rd through the 25th. That is Monster Game.
Uh-oh, he thinking.
Put like this: if you thinking about it, what up, Devin Shorts? I don't want to fuck his name up. No, bro. Red.
So it's the Schwartz, remember from Spaceman Schwartz? He's got the Schwartz.
Right, exactly. Oh yeah, and to Alice's point, it's bring your own paint, fish. So what we talked about earlier is bring your own paint.
I own a field. What you need?
Right. Exactly. So Monster Games bring your own paint as well. So there you go. And again, if Dewan was in here, he'll have something to say to you. But like I said, before this is over, matter of fact, I'm gonna message it to you just so that I get it out right now.
I'm supposed to send you a headshot too. I got to do that by Friday.
Do it whenever you're ready, buddy. I mean, Dewan just wanted to have another promo set up.
Is that like from an old picture or a new picture or what do you want?
He said y'all had some from this weekend.
Oh, all right.
That's what he said. I specifically told him to go get some. I said, hey, when you get there, find
I thought
fish.
we got pictures, but I didn't take any. I was too busy to do that. But I thought we got some pictures together.
Yeah, I told him. I said, hey, I need you to go find him. I need you to get if you want me to make y'all a flyer for a super game, you need to be next to him and take a real picture with him so that I can do my work.
Right.
So I don't know if he got it done. You know, his ass was running all around with his head chopped off the entire weekend too.
Yeah, we got to stay away from watermarks.
I know. I said I would never touch that subject again. I will not touch that subject. I'm not broaching it.
So I just always felt like if you got your picture taken at an event, like let's say somebody took my picture at Living Legends, I just feel like I can use that to promote Living Legends if I want to. And I'm not talking about pulling watermarks and shit, but you know, and there's like a fine line there between people getting upset about commercial rights and then letting you know, like especially if they get paid by the field.
That was I said I wasn't gonna do it. I said I wasn't. Nope. Bitch, we had a conversation later. We will.
Look,
we will.
I'm gonna reel them in.
Nope. Not doing it. Because again, I don't have a problem with what they do. Right? I don't. I really don't. I really don't. Right? I don't have a problem with it. But to your point, if I'm promoting, yes. And so David, I like David. David's in here. He's a photographer. He did our photos for Future Ball, and yeah. So I like that he's here. I like that he said something, and I'm not doing it. I agree with you. If you get paid by the field, it's different. Because again, I can. If that's the case, I pay for my pictures. But if you get paid by the field, and you give them to the field, and the field puts, let's say, just they're either no watermark or theirs on there, I should be able to use it.
I feel like if the field's watermark is on there, you should be able to promote it for the game next time or whatever. I mean, I don't know. We used to just go buy a $150 camera, like a point and shoot, like a Sony, and just play it, take it out on the field and take pictures until it got destroyed. I probably bought 5 of those, and I don't give a shit on Raw Dogs. If we had your picture, use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't taking pictures to make money anyways. I'm taking pictures to try to get people more into the game.
I'm just not touching that one again. I'm just not touching that one again. Because it's nope. You're not doing it to me this time.
All I'm saying is get your own camera, take pictures of your own team, and fuck it. Use that.
Takes your picture of future event when Mutant Paintball Post said do whatever the fuck you want. So I mean, this is my brother. He's on our team, but he doesn't necessarily play. But when he comes to events, he's our media. So that's what he's saying. But I don't like I said I don't want to go back down that wormhole. And Mike, because me and Mike had a couple conversations. Thank you, preacher. I'm with it, preacher. Yeah. All right, Brett. Appreciate it, man. Brett. But we'll talk fish. We'll talk.
I've had legit national paintball companies snake my video footage and put it in the Living Legends video and give me zero fucking credit. So I can't listen to the bullshit, you know. And I told them when I gave them the footage, all I want is for you to rep my team. And nah, they wasn't about that. So every time Social Paintball sends me an email trying to get me to buy shit, I just put it in the trash bin.
I mean, but see, it don't. But that's the thing, though. See, it don't go the other way, cause like we record everything. Now, ain't nobody ever came to like, hey man, I want your footage, right? But we record everything. So if cool shit happened, guess who got it? If we're there, we probably got
somebody would.
I suck at dodgeball. I shouldn't have been wearing blue jeans and shit. Like I went out there in boots, and then I thought, oh my god, I'm not dressed for this.
I appreciate that, David. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I saw that shit too. So who asked me that? Well, Michael. He was like, at Super Game, do you want to play dodgeball? I said, I'm not set up to play dodgeball, brother.
I'm coming to play paintball. If I come to an event, I want to play paintball. That's what I'm there for. All that other side shit, it's fun, but that's not what I'm coming for.
Yep. I will watch it. I'll watch it all day long. He said, go in the dark paintball in the castle of Sherwood. Like I said, I'll watch it all day long. I'm not gonna get into it though, but I will watch it. What happened?
Nah, just the whole situation. You don't want to get into it? You don't want to get into it? You sure?
Nope.
You sure?
Nope. I am a reform, sir.
Something else you got to think about is the media people have a lot of power about who looks good and who don't look good at the field. They got a lot of power on that, and they take pictures of you and that shit don't go up. I know that.
You trying it again, fish? You trying it again? Nope. I get myself in trouble. I get myself in trouble because I'm like I don't. Not that I don't have a filter, but I say my experience, but I get myself in trouble. So I'm going to plead the fifth.
All right, what's the next topic?
Right. Thank you.
I get off of it.
Thank you. I don't know now. But look, now I'm gone. Now I'm lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm absolutely lost. We talked about that. I mean, shit. I don't know now. I don't know. Somebody do something, please.
I mean, we've been on for an hour and 38.
We did a great job with an hour and 38 minutes. We absolutely did a great fucking job.
Hey, so on a side note, Kathy Alvarez contacted Chrissy and wants her to play Woods Ball World Cup.
Oh, let's talk about that. Are you playing Woods Ball World Cup next year?
Bill Bailey got a hold of me and said I needed to have a team, but man, tournaments are hard to get the people, you know what I'm saying? Which maybe, since it is Woods Ball World Cup, maybe I would have some more following, but I almost feel like I just need to jump in with somebody else at this point.
So that being said, keep this in mind. I see Lacey, and I know Paco was here for a minute too. I've already paid for our spot. So the Deplorables and the Mutant are forming a team.
The hell you do?
Okay.
That?
So yeah. So I'm going to be running with the fucking I'm running with the fucking Deplorables.
Is it 10-man?
It's 10-man. So I'm running with the fucking Deplorables. Yes, this is happening. I've already registered. Like I said, as soon as we went up, I contacted Kevin. Like, hey, who I pay my who's taking my money?
Right.
And he was like
36 teams.
30. Yep. He was like, hey, this is where it's going. Send this to it. I sent my $100 a day to reserve my spot. So
wow.
Officially, the Deplorables are registered to play in that event. I am running, and again, and it's up to them. But I will be running that event at a Deplorable. You said what?
Who's coaching you?
I don't know. Like I said, all this shit is just happening today.
You threw your hat right in the ring, huh? God damn. All right, I like
playing
that.
This shit. I ain't missing again. I'm not missing it. This year, when we had Kevin on the other show, he offered it to us. He was like, hey man, I want y'all to come down, Woods Ball World Cup, same weekend. He was like, I understand same weekend as Legend. And this was when Legends was still in Chicago. we were like, I don't know, we can do that, blah 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 blah, and we fucking missed out, and I'm upset that we missed out. Not happening next year.
I didn't have a choice. I wasn't gonna be able to go no matter what this
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah. You didn't have a choice. You didn't. But yeah, I talked with I see. That's a good idea. But I talked with Lacey. I talked with Paco. They were okay with me tagging along with them. So I'll be running with the deplorables for that event.
All right.
So
where are you going with that?
Well, I was saying if you brought it up. You brought it up saying that your wife got hit to play in it, right?
That's what she said. I seen the message.
Is she gonna play?
She tried to say she don't know, but you know damn well she playing.
So my point of that is, if she plays, that means you coming. That means you coming to that event.
Oh, hell yeah.
Would you play with us?
Yeah.
Shit. So look, Lacey just asked, and look, Lacey asked it. Lacey said it too. Oh shit! Paco said he asking Joe Stayback to play as well. So imagine that team.
So, what?
Oh, what's that one? What's happened? A Woods Ball Cup, paintball sports and and it's at Jerry Braun's field. So again, you ain't got to work. I mean, the drive, I get it, but we'll convoy that shit. He said, "Where is that?" Look, Sicario said, "Where is that? I'll take the trip to be our water boy." Yeah, all this shit happening.
We're gonna need pod bitches. We're gonna need all of it. Maybe Sean Rhodes wants to come.
Oh shit! Shots fired. Bringing Tournament Woodblood back to show. He said he bringing. I can't wait to this happen. This is so much closer for me. I will love that shit. So, what was you about to say, Mike? If I cut you off?
I got a spot.
I was just saying, we need a pod bitch. Maybe Sean Rhodes wanted to come.
Oh no, I heard that. I'm my bad, Grid, because Grid just said something. I cut him off.
Nah, I'm there.
Yeah. He said, laugh aloud. Look, Ramos said new mutant jerseys for me. Pod bitch. Sean Rose said, all right, motherfucker. Shit. So I mean, like I said, that's the team is growing, man. Like I said, I'm just gonna pay my money and follow whatever the fuck Paco and Lacey take me to. That's it. Damn. So, but yeah, like I said, that shit happened today. I saw the post go up. I messaged Kevin instantly. Like, who do I send my money to? I want to get this shit locked in now. I didn't even have a team. He was like, what's the team name? To be determined. There's no team name.
No shit. Just a coalition.
That's what it is. It's a coalition of people coming together for one purpose. Try to shoot at Bill Bailey, who is my guy, who's working my autococker right now. So I love Bill Bailey right now. I love him. He's working on my autococker right now, so I love it. So that's where we are with it. I mean, like I said, when it came out, and he did mention that I know it's technically right now it's the same weekend as Legends again. There go the team name. The supervillains.
I'm gonna put my vote in for Arch Nemesis.
Okay, Arch Nemesis. All right, I ain't got a problem with that. Arch Nemesis, huh? Listen, I think this shit gonna be dope. I'm excited. I'm probably gonna play with a lot more quote unquote. He said he bring at least 10 markers with him. So Paco said he gonna have whatever we need for him. I plan on having 2 EMEX and my CS2 mech frame by the end. So you ain't got no mech frames up there, do you?
Nah, I gave my last mech frame to Ethan, but I mean, I can probably get him.
Yeah, because I've been waiting on one from Punishers for a while.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You ain't got no
I haven't
email.
asked about them. I got a couple when I got mine. And I like the mech frame, but I like the double. I like running my 3.5 more. Like I just like playing electro in scenarios because you can suppress a lot easier. For mech tournaments, though, I get it.
Yeah, I mean that's all I wanted. Like my last few events, I ran the EMAC just to just to try to get my gun skill up, so to say. Because again, hey, I can shoot a shit. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, Rose. I just thought about that. I got my auto mags in the basement. I got 2 auto
I,
mags.
I got 40 EMEX and I got like 10 of them with hair valves. You know.
That's my. I'm trying to buy a second one. That's what I'm trying to buy right now. The second EMAC. Because I want to put I want to mod it up and do some crazy shit to it. So I wanted to buy a second. I didn't want to fuck up the one I got right now. I want to do some shit. Where did that? Where am I? Where the fuck did it go? My kids were in my office, and that means that shit is missing because my son was in here too. But I got the from Super Stanchy. I got the wide and guard, so you can put a deuce trigger on it.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm trying to buy a second EMAC
so you can destroy that
so I
second
can
one.
destroy it. Right. So I'm
So
trying
you
to
gotta cut the trigger frame.
You gotta cut the
Yeah,
trigger
you gotta
frame.
cut the trigger. You gotta cut the trigger frame off.
How come nobody has made one? Because here's my deal. Autococker's got double triggers, so why can't an EMEC have a double? Why can't a CS2 Pro have a double trigger? Like, I don't understand the single trigger deal.
Yeah, I guess because it's mechanical, they figure you don't need a double trigger on a mechanical.
But I'm saying an autococker got.
I agree.
Double trigger.
I agree, but so I bought this, and so I'm in the market. I asked Paco. I think Paco's working on it for me, so I'm gonna give him some time before I just run out and do it. But yeah, my next thing is I want a second EMEC. I'm gonna put a hair valve in it, pops ASA. I'm gonna do all that shit to it, but I'm gonna cut that trigger frame off and put this on it.
The way the valve resets, I'm not even really sure how fast you could shoot it with a double, to be honest, because it short strokes sometimes if you don't.
Even with the hair valve?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's not even the CS2 Pro with the mech frame. I shot a case out of it at White River, and I had like about five shots. The first shot drop off because if you short stroke the trigger, it doesn't cycle the valve properly or something. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's something that I've noticed. The Electro, it don't do that ever, but the mechs, since they're running off of air, it works a little differently.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know yet. Like I said, I haven't shot, and I forgot it, but I haven't shot my my automag. I haven't shot my automag yet, and like I said, Bill is working on my autococker that Paco gave me. So I haven't gotten like a traditional mechanical marker yet to learn how to shoot it.
I've never had an automag or an autococker. I've been shooting Planet Eclipse for almost 10 years, so when the EMEX come out, I bought one just to check it out for the field, and they're really cool for maintenance. And as far, I never have barrel breaks or chop paint or anything with the rental players, so like they're really nice for that. So I decided to upgrade one with the hair valve and put a barrel on it and the trigger and everything, and it was really cool. So then I was like, hell, I'll get the mech frame for the CS2, and it's a slight improvement, but really, I mean, it's not that much faster than the EMEC. I mean, you might be able to shoot 12 or 15 balls a second, but it's not something you can sustain. It's not like with an Electro where you can. With semi-auto on my Electro, I can stay at 12 balls a second and run and do shit, but you can't do that with the mech frame. You can't shoot that fast.
Okay. See, that stuff I need because again, I have a mech frame on order, but if I just go ahead and get if I cancel that order, grab an EMAC and just make an EMAC with the just because it's a project for me. It's a fun toy. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I plan on using. Like when we do the woods ball, it's not, you can't even use it in that. It's not tournament legal, but it's not something I plan on using. But just something I want to do, a project. Everybody got their projects. That'll be mine.
Yeah.
So that's my next.
I'd like to see what it cycles like. I mean, I try to get inside the frame, you know, and you got to have smaller fingers. It's real hard to do, but
Not happening.
I feel like the valve doesn't reset as fast as an electronic solenoid. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this then. So do you think bang switch or
Oh no,
hair?
the hair valve is way better than the bang switch.
Okay.
Yeah, because the bang switch is just replacing that little piece inside your thing. The hair valve is the whole valve. I've shot both of them. I think the hair valve's better.
Okay. I mean, because that's what I have in mind. Mike, I think you got that in yours too, right?
I got it in the MG and the EMAC.
Oh, so you got two of them.
Yeah.
See, I didn't buy a second one yet for my MG. I just put the bang switch in my MG, but I don't shoot my fucking MG. but yeah, so that's my next thing. So my next project, like I said, I got the autococker been worked on. I got to finish work. I'm gonna bring them to Sean the next time I see him. So next time I see Sean, I think it's gonna be Super Game. I'm gonna make sure I have both my auto mags in my truck with me so that he can take a look at them for me too, because I haven't shot them yet. And those were given to me by John Lee of Mad Frog. He gave them to me, like legit gave them to me. Like, hey, I don't use them anymore. Here you go. Because I was talking about how I wanted one and all that stuff. So that's and then my next project is this next EMEC.
Jason said a well-tuned cocker can outshoot an electro at 5.5.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't shot one yet. I know Mike got his Resurrection, and I shot
So yes,
that.
you can put a hair valve in an MG1 it's called an EMF 100 now, but you can put a hair valve in there because it's the same thing as an EMF.
It's the same damn thing. Yeah.
And you can put that like in a 170R because the gamma core in both of them is exactly the same.
Yeah.
I mean,
So why do they
until you
sell
get to
two
the Pro?
So why do they sell two different hair valves then? I mean, I think it's the way it's sized, right?
Well,
it's like
the 170 is a metal frame, so it fits in there a little differently than the EMEC. It's a plastic frame, you know. That's really the only difference with the 170 and the EMEC is you get a metal frame. It's the same core, same trigger assembly, the whole
why
thing.
not?
Like I guess you get a pops on it, but I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you right now, he run it dirty, Jason. Don't say no why not. Because he run that motherfucker dirty with a goddamn hopper on it. That's
but
why.
I also use mags too.
Yeah, that's why.
I mean,
But yeah, Mike Dewan saying, are we still on? We almost on. Dewan, you might not make it, player.
What you
might
wine
not
tasting?
make it, player.
He needs to go pat Bear on her ass and put her in bed.
He come almost home. He gonna try to make it too. He gonna try to make it. I promise you, he gonna try to make it. Oh, so David said he needs one for his 170. A hair. You got those too, don't you?
I only have ones for the EMEC, but you can get them. It's not like they're sold out or anything. I got 20 hair valves not too long ago, so yeah.
Yeah, I think Deadly start back producing and getting them out there to people.
I don't have any people at my field with 170s, so I haven't, I keep my stock at a minimum just because you get a lot of money tied up in that shit.
That's a lot of overhead, yeah.
You get some $500 guns, it adds up.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, I am. If you got an EMEC, if you get one in and you trying to sell, let me know. I got.
They're tough to get.
They are. Oh shit.
I mean, it's hard to get anything from Planet Eclipse right now.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi.
My ass, Tom.
What? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. She heard you. She heard you, Fish.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Yeah,
Sarah
I heard
said
y'all. My ass
said-
hasn't been patted in 3 weeks, so yes, that is a fucking problem right now.
Well, I'm going to tell DeJuan he better get right on it.
Don't pay her no mind.
3 weeks?
I tend to.
What you talking about 3 weeks, DeJuan?
3 weeks.
Hey, man, I've been busy, man.
You better pretend that's Living Legends and go wrap it up.
You ain't never too busy.
What's going on with you guys, man?
No, man. We about like why he talking about wrapping it up. We got about 5 to 10 minutes left, man. Why you over there wine tasting?
Why you sweating? Why you sweating, DeJuan?
Right. Yeah, why you sweating?
Hey, man, I'm nervous right now. You got me in the hot seat. Hey, man, don't be inviting text my ass can't cash right now, okay?
We were just talking about Brandon Page out recruiting you for Super Game.
Yeah, got to step your game up, man.
Out recruited me for Super Game.
Just giving you a hard time.
Listen, I'm not gonna say. What? No, I don't think he out recruited me.
Hey, Paco said he's coming.
Paco said he's coming.
Yep.
Thank you, Paco. Thank you. I was just thinking about that shit too, man. Super Game, man. It's like this, man. I just want to go have fun. Want to win? Fuck yeah, I want to win. I just want to have fun, man. That's it. You know what I mean? It's something I've never done before, and I just want to get at it. You know what I mean? That's it. You know, you gotta go down. You know what I mean? That's it. You gotta go down. Period. What I feel about it. All the shit
got
you've
this.
been doing. You got this.
You can do it.
And Fisher, this is me and your first game commanding together, and you know. I think
we had legends last time. Shit.
Yeah, we did.
Paco, Paco said it's his birthday. Remember that. So we gotta remember it's Paco's birthday that weekend.
All right.
He's going through the bonies. Coverage.
Yeah, so that, when I called you guys up and I was on the cell phone, I had that problem every time. Well, now this setup, it's gravy.
That motherfucking camera's a beast, ain't it?
Yeah, and my internet connection's banging right now.
Right. Dewan gonna rush in the house in a minute. I know he is.
Man, I'm sorry I missed the show.
You still on the show?
I was out with family.
You didn't miss the show.
I'm on it right now.
Actually, I was at dinner doing recruiting. I just recruited some more players.
How the fuck you? All right.
Hey man, it don't stop, man. It don't fucking stop. Paintball is life. It don't fucking stop.
Look at this motherfucking road. Somebody still ugly.
I still be ugly. At least my head ain't as big as your head.
Wow.
Hey, yo, y'all wild, man. Y'all is wild.
Hey, we'll get a 5-gallon bucket and cut some eye holes out of it for roads.
Damn. Y'all gonna leave Sean alone, man. Leave Sean alone.
I don't get to fuck with Sean. I ain't seen him in a while, so I got to get it in.
Yeah. He'll be like that.
The question is 502 coming to Super Game? Is 502 coming to Super Game?
Is that a question or a statement?
I think he asking the question to Sean since he in the chat. Seeing that, it's like a 10-second delay, so we gotta wait a second.
Since he talking about all he want to do is kill people, that's what Super Game about, dropping bodies.
He said your head.
Well, mostly
they said no.
He said
the
no.
502 usually like to keep it like them games 200 to 300 players. You know what I'm saying? It might be a stretch. You getting over 500 players a Super Game.
Well, they said no. He said no. So,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, yeah. I would have stayed on a little bit longer when I was at the restaurant, but I was with family. I just wanted to stop and say what's up.
Yeah, no. Well, how about this, man? Y'all finish driving. When you get home, we'll be out. We'll be in the backstage, so know that. I know.
5 minutes out.
All right. Well, like I said, we'll still be on. So go ahead. Yeah, pop back in. Oh, he said that's not the issue. White River's a week before.
Hey, I told you they going to White River. I told you.
But like I said, we had that conversation though, man. White River. I like White River games though. I do.
I like White River too. I mean, we've had some beef there, but we try to go there once a year just because that berm field is always a good battle. They kind of fucked the city up with them connexes because they used to have these cubicles and they were really fun to fight to, but that second story Connex deal, I'm just not big on it. It's real hot in there and it's just a death trap. And then it like pinches the field up. I mean, I get it. They got a lot of rec players in there, but for the final battle and the scenario part of
it's overpowered.
I'm just not big on it.
It's overpowered. I got up there and it's fucking overpowered.
It was a lot better before with the trailers.
I love it though. Look, I love it though. I mean, if you let me get up there, I'm gonna do some damage.
Well, the thing to me is these fields need to understand your slapsticks need to be somewhere that you can actually get to. They'll put these sticks out in the middle, and people just get butchered getting up there to them. You know, that's why we always like CPX, because the flags are up on the hill. You can't see people getting to the flag until they're right there. You know, versus some of these other games, the flag's out in the middle of nothing. You see them dudes coming from a mile away.
Yeah, and that's what happened. Like I said, that's what happened. Like you see somebody run. Like I mean, there was the time we were at the last game. Like we saw them gearing up to go. Like I saw it from the moment they started. I'm like, hey, because Mike was right there. I'm like, they about to take off. Soon as they start taking off, we just land ropes in front of them, letting them run into it. And you know, I try to only, you know, it's hard to quote unquote one ball somebody when, you know, in the final. It's hard to do that. Like I typically like to run I think I told you earlier, like I hit him up, I hit you in the pod pack, you out. I hit you in the leg, you out. Now I'm gonna put one between shoulder blades.
The final battle to me was always just kind of like push them off the field, you know. I mean, we never really worried about overshooting in the final battle just because you got so many guns shooting somebody. If you run up there to the stick, you're going to get shot by like 20 different people. So, like, I never really worried about overshooting in the final battle. I figure if you're up there, you should be ready for that.
Yeah, true. That's true.
I mean, I'm not saying I intentionally like try to hurt people, but if they're not getting out, yeah, I start putting them on their neck and shit.
Oh, that's Paco just said.
Yeah, exactly. Paco knows what's up.
Oh shit! And Rose said I say 1, and Rose said 8 between shoulder blades. Shit. See, I hope you feel that when that's the one of those.
Nah, he said
that's mainly just when I'm walking back from the stick.
Okay. Yeah. Right. But that's when you feel that one. God damn, Golden State getting blew out. Fuck. But
So I always felt like, you know, if you want to play slapsticks, it needs to be more of like a CQB environment, you know, where you can actually work your way to within 20 foot of the stick and have a lane to gunfight the people in front of you where you can move to the stick and pull it versus like I'm saying, a lot of these places, they put the stick way out in the center because they know it's almost impossible to get to, and it's just a big paint fest. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what it is.
That's all it
what it
is. And I understand as a field owner's perspective about selling a lot of paint, but, you know, I'd like there to be a little bit more skill involved than just, like I'm saying, the Legends where people are at the starting block shooting you in the back of the head, you know.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like I've been a victim of that a couple times. Yeah, it's not fun.
But every big final battle, you got that shit. It's not like it's just Legends.
Right. That's true. I'm about to say, something you had said that I wanted to key off of. I can't even remember what the fuck it was. Fuck. I can't fucking remember now, Fish. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember what I did yesterday anymore. Like, this all runs together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. We've been on for 2 hours and 5 minutes roughly, and we got 23 people that's still watching. So I want to say this to those motherfuckers: fucking golf claps.
Hey,
okay, fucking golf claps. I want to golf
claps. I appreciate all of you guys.
You have no idea, man. Like shit. Okay, like you know. So Fisher's the key, Mike. We have him on every week. Fisher's the key. That's how we keep the numbers.
I'll come on. I mean, you know, I ain't been watching your show because I just stay busy. But
you don't need to. Like that's a good thing. You don't need to. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Paco said, "Fish is the man." You know
it's
what I'm saying?
I told the people at Legends, you know, like fuck all that other stuff. It's just all about hanging out with your friends and go do some shit we ain't never done before. You know what I'm saying? Like, just an experience that's something you haven't experienced. I mean, that's just all it's about for me.
Well, let's do some more of that. And like I said, the next one we're gonna be at together is Super Game, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And if somebody says that's never been done, I'm gonna be trying to figure out how to do that shit.
I'm with it. Jesus Christ. On that note, man, listen, Fisher, I'm gonna let you give your final words. I'm gonna let Mike take us out. I'm done talking. Y'all finish it out.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Fish. I'm gonna go ahead and let Fish finish. Go ahead.
I just appreciate all you guys. I wouldn't be where I'm at without all these players that come play the games that we love. So, I just want to tell everybody I love you guys, and I'm gonna see you at Super Game, and we're gonna do some shit. We're gonna stomp around the field and wreck everybody, and that's just how it is.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, what he said. So we'll see y'all next week. 8:15 again. I don't know what the hell we gonna talk about. I don't fucking know.
James asked for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. Listen, it's Mutant Paintball 313. Friendly fire with the mutants. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Okay. Yeah.
God placed the best things in life on the other side of terror.
Hey, look, GG's gonna be exchanged and everything. But what I'm gonna need you to do is come on out that room. Ass first, hands touching your motherfucking knees. Cause that's the only way you getting out of this shit alive, you sweet bitch.
Not around, just don't forget who you fucking with when stepping on hollow ground.